Here we are, here's the kebab. This is just half the kebab today. This is all the lamb kebab. And the way I like to eat this, right, is I take about 2 or 3 of these sticks. I'll take 3, right? Right, so I'm actually gonna put 4 of these skewers on. That goes in there. Get some onions, some esme. This is crushed tomato. I'm gonna take some raw onion, which has a purple spice called sumac, which gives it some flavor. I'm gonna take some of this hot chili, add that in, and then I like to take some of this eggplant. Eat it. This is how I eat it. Whenever I come here, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing most people eat it like this.
Really?
Whenever I come here, this is how I eat it. This is so nice. It's so good.
It's gonna be my first experience.
Sorry, I'm eating, bro.
Well, it's alright. Enjoy. So let me just start over.
We're back with another episode of Eating Istanbul, and today it's the battle of the kebabs. Right now we're at Beit Shop Shish. We're gonna eat to our heart's content here for a total of about $26. And then we're gonna head to a more exclusive place called Kebapçı Etile, which is the kebab shop of the famous Sope. This is the grill, and it's got everything here. This is some wings. We're not getting some of this. This is the chopped shish. This is lamb with pieces of fat. We're getting this. This is liver. I think this is the chopped shish we've just ordered. Just put this up. On each is 1 portion, and that's 34 lira, which is literally like $7. No, $6. $6. Here we are, here's the kebab. This is just half the kebab today. This is all the lamb kebab. And the way I like to eat this, right, is I take about 2 or 3 of these sticks. I'll take 3, right? Right, so I'm actually gonna put 4 of these skewers on. That goes in there. Get some onions, some esme. This is crushed tomato. I'm gonna take some raw onion, which has a purple spice called sumac, which gives it some flavor. I'm gonna take some of this hot chili, add that in, and then I like to take some of this eggplant. Eat it. This is how I eat it. Whenever I come here, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing most people eat it like this.
Really?
Whenever I come here, this is how I eat it. This is so nice. It's so good.
It's gonna be my first experience.
Sorry, I'm eating, bro.
Well, it's alright. Enjoy. So let me just start over.
I took 4. Take 3 at least. Give me those. How's that?
It's really good. There is some the roasted bit in there. There is some juices, and then the juices get mixed with the greens,
The sweetness of the,
and
of the
sweetness
pomegranate.
of the pomegranate, and some spices with it. It's a great blend.
We've had this previously on the show. It's a yogurt drink. This is the house recipe. So each restaurant sometimes have their own recipe. This is the house recipe. And it's the best thing to wash down. While it's still warm, I'm gonna make myself a chicken sandwich. We've got the first part, which is taking one of these breads. It's called lavash. And I'm gonna take 4 skewers again. I like it because I like it meaty and I like to go low on the carbs. Often what I do is I just stop eating the bread altogether and I just mix up the meat with all the salad. There's all that meat. Sometimes I even mix up the lamb and the chicken. You know, why not? And here we go, same thing. So some greens. I'm gonna use a lot of esme. I don't think I got enough esme last time. Get some onions, some raw onions with extra crunchiness and a bit of, you know, heat. I'm gonna take a whole new red chili this time. Put that in there. Some patlıcan. I take it with the skin because I like the skin is completely charred and it gives it a nice flavor. I'm gonna take some more. Mahbub, what do you think of the patlıcan?
It actually complements the whole thing. It's the smoky flavor it gives.
If you've got nothing to eat in Istanbul and you have $1.20, just come have the patlıcan.
Absolutely.
We're not trying to close it. This is the ultimate do-it-yourself chicken kebab sandwich. We're just trying to eat it.
To be honest, I never knew you can do this to patlıcan. Like you can basically roast it to this extent and then mix all these spices.
The chicken is as good as the lamb. Really it is.
Oh, I love it.
You love it, huh? You prefer the chicken or the lamb? The lamb's better, right?
The lamb is certainly better. I think the spices, they kind of overpower chicken, but they can't overpower lamb. They kind of...
You see, that's the
lamb
Kashmiri in you. The Kashmiris, I've been having some Kashmiri food with him. Kashmiris generally don't like the meat that overwhelmed with flavor. I like the fact that it's overwhelmed with spices, you know what I mean?
I see.
Yeah, I like it. But I mean, it's a valid opinion.
Hey Emre, you know how Kashmiris eat their skewed meat? I'm gonna show it to you. They pick it up like this. They hold the flatbread in one hand. They cut the flatbread, a little bit of piece of it. Hold it like this. Dip it in a chutney, and then you eat it. bit by bit.
One by one, bro.
One by one, yes. Piece by piece.
Amazing way, man.
That's a great ending, piece by piece. So the fresh parmejans come, and don't worry about it, bro. I just like it like this, unminced, right? So this one's my one, just plain parmesan. Emre hasn't yet had parmesan, right? And do you like eggplant usually?
Nope.
He doesn't. So let's see how he reacts to the eggplant, because I think the eggplant's a miracle in this plate.
Hey guys, it's me again.
So Emre is not normally an eggplant fan, but he's gonna go for it.
I like eggplant from now on, guys. This is amazing. What is this, bro?
It's eggplant.
But it's got an amazing twist to it.
They just put it in the oven and they put some spices on it.
Not a 10 out of 10, 9.2 for me.
That's really high. That's really high.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to give you a fake score because my man gave 10.
Okay, look, here you go. I'm just having plain eggplant. What do you make of the eggplant?
If you have it with this, with lamb or chicken, it's a perfect combination. It's a perfect blend.
Okay, look, so we're almost done here. For me, the lamb is 9 out of 10. It costs 35 liras a portion. Both portions were 70 lira, that's $12. The chicken, 9 out of 10, it costs 32 liras a portion, so $64, $10 for all of it. That takes us to $22. The parmesan's $1.50. So that's $23.50. Our drinks are $1 each. So it takes us to $25.5. So for under $26, this whole meal. And for me, the meal in totality is 9.2. Because the parmesan's 10 out of 10. It's the only thing I've rated on the show that's 10 out of 10. Mehboob?
I think I'll go with 9 for the lamb, and for chicken I think maybe I mixed too much red chili with my roll. I kind of felt it was a bit too spicy, but
That's not the chicken's fault, that's your fault. You put too much chili in it, bro.
I guess so too. It was my fault, but I don't mind because I can handle spices.
But why are you moaning about it if you can handle spices?
But you know, the thing is, like, I felt the spice content was a bit more overwhelming. And you can make fun of me, but I'll tell you, look, I mean, we are reviewing food here. We're trying to be honest here, right?
I know, of course, but you messed up the chicken by putting too much chili in it. It's not the chicken's fault, it's your fault.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I take.
So what's the chicken by itself, assuming you didn't mess it up with the chili?
I did mess it up with the chili though. I think it's good. I think it's good, but I like the
lamb. I like the lamb as well. I think
it's
it's a close. It's an 8.97 and a 9. And yours 8 for that. And what would you give the eggplant?
Eggplant, I would give.
As part of the whole thing, you know, like the experience as the meal, you know what I mean?
The whole experience, I would give 9, to be honest.
The eggplant?
Yeah. Because, you know, it's not only...
The whole meal is 9 or the eggplant's 9?
The whole meal is 9. The whole meal is 9. Eggplant, I would do 8 as well.
So off, we're next to Kebapchi. It's the kebab shop that's owned by Nusrat. My sense is it's a lot more expensive than this place, so we're not going to get as much food. Now we're going to have a bit of a walk in between, so we'll be ready for it. So we've arrived at Kebapchi, it's in Ezile, and you can see already it's a very different place. Walking in, we saw a nice displays of food, some good kebabs, some long kebabs, some good salad. Importantly, we need to stick to our budget, which is $26, right? So for that, in order to get a good spread of things, we've been looking at the menu, and what we're gonna get is the mixed kebab plate, which is 140 TL, which is about $22, right? Just a bit more than $22, not 23 quite, $23. And we're gonna get just one piece of stuffed aubergine with mincemeat, which is $2. So that takes us to our, and then with the water, we knocking our capacity of $26. We're not sure how big the dried aubergine is going to be or if the mixed kebab plate will be enough for us, but according to the menu we should get one lamb chop, one small adana kebab, which is like a spicy minced kebab, a lamb shish, which is very similar to what we just had, and chicken shish, which is also very similar to that, but a much smaller portion. So you're good with that, Mehboob?
Yes.
And we're looking forward to that food arriving. So I'm just shifting because Emre asked me to shift. Apparently I was not in the light.
Now you're in the light.
Now I'm in the light.
And you can see yourself in that mirror.
I can see myself in the mirror. I must say this place is very snazzy. You know, but one of the things, I mean, the thing is, for those of you who've never come to the city, is that the place we were at just was in the middle of like a very busy area, Levant, right? And this is also busy. What you could see was like the every person's kebab kitchen. Slightly expensive for Turkish standards, even that place, but you know, busy, bustling, the grill's right open, and you're an exclusive fancy restaurant.
Yeah, it had a subway next to it as well.
Yeah, but I mean, this is in every place you find places that are so different and so distinct. So here's the stuffed aubergine. There's just one, so we're gonna share it. It's warm, by the way. So this looks very nice, by the way. For 15 lira.
It smells great.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, for 15 lira, which is $2.20, just let's open it, let's look at what's inside of there. Oh, that looks, oh, look at that stuffing. So this looks like it's got a tomato base, some rice and some mincemeat, and let's taste. Have a go at yours.
It's got a very good.
Sorry, should I put it in your plate?
flavors
There you go, bro.
Thank
You got a slightly
Appreciate
bigger
it.
one. What do you make of that? Okay, while you
It's
okay,
actually
go for
really
it.
good.
I think it is good.
It's quite tangy.
It's tangy,
Just
okay.
go for it.
I'll be completely honest with you. It's got a sourness, and that's what you mean, which is nice. But given that this place is owned by Nusrat,
Yeah.
I expect this to be much better.
Emre, why don't you try it and then tell us like what you think about this?
There we go. Yeah, he's grabbing it. We still wait for the kebab.
So what is this?
It's eggplant stuffed with rice and like tomato paste.
I cannot taste the eggplant at all, hence why I liked it, but it's meant to be eggplant, no? Oh my answer.
Look, I think, okay, give it a rating. Your own rating out of 10.
I'm-
Considering it's $2, which is cheap.
I give it 7.5.
I give this a 6.9. Yeah, I just think the only reason it's a 6.9 is because it's quite cheap.
Oh,
I expected better.
you're being harsh.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest. You know? I mean, I expected much better. I've had dolma in a bunch of places, and I was like, dolma's not always warm. This was warm, and I was like, dolma, warm, eggplant. It's made by kebabchi. Nah, it's rice and tomato paste stuffed in an eggplant. It wasn't even tasting well. I'm 6.5, not 6.9, 6.5. Here we go, mixed kebab. Now, I'll be honest with you, this already looks like it's not as much food as, think of all this food, right? This and the eggplant we had was all the food that you saw on that table at the other place. So definitely that's much better value for money. But this does look good, right? So there's 3 pieces of chicken. So Emre, you're the chicken man, you can have one over there. And Mehboob, you can have this one. And I'm gonna have what looks like the driest piece. You know, so here's Mehboob having the chicken. What is that? What's that?
It's very well done.
It's too well done? Or it's
No,
really
no,
good?
it's not too well done. It's like good.
You know, bear in mind here, right, because we need to pay for the salads, whereas the other place salads were free, so we don't have the luxury of dipping this into anything.
Yes.
I mean, I would love to dip it into some sort of... Look, I think this chicken's good. It's not outstanding. It is soft. It is nice. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. I like it. But it's important to mention those things because we're not getting good value for money here.
Yes.
If I could take this and dip it into like a bit of baba ganoush and a bit of garlic yogurt, this would be 9.5 out of 10. We will increase the price a lot, but this is really good. I get your point. You're
Including
doing
its-
taste and value in one rating. Bear that in mind.
Okay, got it. So
Yeah.
I would give it 8. I would give it 8. I know for value it's gonna score less, but for the way it's done, it's really good. So that kind of pushes it up to 8. Otherwise, if it's just for value, then I wouldn't rate it that much.
This is not lamb. I believe this is it was kuzu shish, right? Yeah, this is lamb.
This is lamb.
I'm gonna put some lemon on this. So we only got 2 pieces of this, right? So this is very nice. 8.5. It would score higher, but I mean it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like the way it's cooked, it's really good. I mean, but again, the value thing kind of pulls the ratings down.
I like this.
So I would also go with 8.5. It's pure cooking genius, I would say.
And it's exactly what you expect from Turkish kebab. I'd fall short of calling it cooking genius. But Mehboob has a point. It is really good and it's cooked really nice and it's very succulent. I'm gonna give you some of this lamb chop. You like the bone or the part that's not bony?
The part that's not bony.
Great, because I love the bone. So I'm gonna eat it off the bone and you can have this. And
Enjoy.
I'm gonna eat this off the bone. Just wait.
Enjoy your boner.
This is very bland. It's got no flavor.
No, dude, come on.
And it's cooked really well.
Okay.
And it's exactly like the right doneness, but it literally has no flavor. Like I need some salt.
So the reason why I like this one is what is it? Lamb chop, right?
Lamb chop, yeah.
The reason why I like the lamb chop is because it's subtle, and the previous ones were they were not too subtle. They were a bit rich in their flavor. This is not rich in its flavor. It kind of is a perfect blend. It kind of complements the other two.
I just think there was a lamb chop. There was a good quality piece of meat. You just put on the fire. I know there's many people in the world who are like, let's taste the actual meat and it's very nice and all that stuff. And I'm all for that. But no, that lamb chop was just bland and boring. It was very well cooked though and really tender, but no flavor, absolutely zero flavor. I have had much better lamb chops in Istanbul. I'm off to the Urfa kebab. This is Urfa kebab, not Adana kebab. There's 2 types of this. This comes from the city of Urfa and then quite close to the Urfa is Adana. And Adana, basically, they add more chili into it, so it's a bit more red. It usually is quite famed for being quite plain. And let's see. I like it. I'll be honest with you. I've been living in Turkey for 4 years, almost 4 years. This is really, as far as Urfa kebab is concerned, it's really good. I'm not a great fan of Urfa kebab, so for that reason, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10.
I think it's good because I like it. I think with Urfa kebab, the important thing is you don't rely too much on marination, or you don't rely too much on the number of spices you're going to put into the kebab. It's all about the way you allow the fat and meat to kind of, melt together while it's on the grill, and that's the beauty of it. I think that way they've done a good job.
I think the most important thing about this evening is that we went to the other place first, because if we came here first, this plate would have been finished now and we wouldn't have had time to review it properly because we would have been hungry.
And the value-wise, it's not bad either, but yeah, compared to the quantity, not enough. But if you compare the same food, the same amount of food, if you buy that in a place like New York, it's going to be $50 at least.
Okay, look, overall rating, but before we finish everything. Now, this rating is for taste and value in one. That was 9 out of 10. What's this?
I would give it 7.9.
7.7. Yeah, 7.7 out of 10. Look, guys, this has been fun. It's so good. Until next time, guys, catch us on Eating Istanbul.
No, sort.